If you care about your vehicle and how it would be repaired in a loss, make sure you have the right insurance company and the right insurance policy with the right language in it that supports your desire to have the vehicle repaired properly. The insurance companies are applying tremendous pressure to save money at your expense.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Airing of Grievances. My name is Reamer. That, of course, is Robert Grieve. And as always, it's our privilege to have this time with you, whether you're watching it on Saturday mornings at 9:30 a.m. in the Mountain Standard Time or anytime throughout the week. We're grateful for you being here. And if you don't mind, we'd love it if you click the subscribe button, if you click the thumbs up button, hit the notify bell to let everybody know that you want to be noticed when we send another video up to the airwaves. That being said, Rob, happy Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday to you, my dear friends. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all your comments and your support.
Yes.
Grateful beyond words.
And last week's video has skyrocketed. And
yep.
we're
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, we do want to encourage you, grab a cup of coffee and join us for the chat live if you're watching this on Saturday morning. Otherwise, leave comments below because those comments we respond to, and sometimes they help other people who are dealing with issues that we raise on a regular basis. We're going to raise an issue this Saturday in this video, and that issue has to do with an acronym, LKQ, and we'll tell you what that means, what it's supposed to mean, and
what it means to you.
See how it plays out.
The consumer.
Absolutely. So, Rob, our story starts with an older model Subaru vehicle. Is that correct?
It does. It does. Let me just recap from last week.
Okay.
One little paragraph.
Yeah.
And it's in an insurance policy, and yours may read exactly like this. And it says, you and us, not us the insurance company.
Right.
You agree with us that the repair estimate may include new, used, recycled, and reconditioned parts. Any of these parts may be either original equipment manufacturer parts, your factory parts that vehicle came with,
Yep.
or non-original equipment manufacturer parts.
Well,
Very important to know.
it's a big wide swath that they cut with
Covers
that
about
language.
everything.
Yeah.
Probably put the sole of my shoe on your car.
And I'm glad that you agree with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So this week I was looking at a vehicle that we have here, and it's not a huge job. It's a small job. But insurance companies are applying tremendous pressure to save money at your expense. It has never been greater than what we are experiencing today, and this it's just like a perfect scenario of one of the tactics that they're using.
Yeah, this is the poster child for how they save themselves money. In other words, make themselves profit at your expense, and it may be more than just financial expense.
So what we have here is we have a 2014 Subaru Legacy,
Okay.
which is a little bit older, but the car is perfect, other than it's been damaged.
Got it.
So, looking through the estimate, we see a front bumper cover, quality recycled part. We see a front bumper reinforcement, which many times saves your life. Quality recycled part. A grill, quality recycled part. Grill emblem adhesive. There's even a quality recycled part for that.
I'm so glad that these recycled parts are quality.
Yes.
I'd be concerned if they were not quality.
Yeah, if they're not quality, that's a problem.
Yeah, we have
That's
to
a
write
problem.
quality there to make sure that you know.
That they are quality.
Yeah.
A right and left fender liner, also quality parts. Windshield washer bottle, quality recycled parts. So that's concerning. That's concerning.
Yeah.
And I'll just tell you, let's just take the bumper cover, for instance. If any of you look at the front of your bumper, it is going to be all chipped up.
Sure.
Because it's the facing thing as you're driving down the road. Rocks, everything else in the world hits that thing.
You bet.
And if you get a used one off of another vehicle,
It too
is going to be all chipped up. The insurance company does not allow to sand out all those chips, reprime the bumper, and repaint the bumper. Of course, they repaint the bumper, but they don't allow the prep to make it so it's
pretty.
not all chipped up anymore. That's a problem. But let's go a little bit further, and I would recommend, if you're looking at your insurance estimate and they have a quality replacement part on there, that you take a look further through the estimate, because they call out where the part's located,
Yep.
and they give you a little synopsis of the donor vehicle.
Before we get to the synopsis of the donor vehicle, where do these quality replacement parts come from?
Salvage yard.
What?
Yes. We used to call it the junkyard. Might still call it that.
Now
I'm sure the people that own the junkyards wouldn't appreciate that, but
Now I'm starting to wonder what the definition of quality
Yeah.
is.
yeah. So let me go into this, and then we'll get into the whole LKQ scenario.
All right.
All right. So remember, we're working on a 2014
Okay.
Subaru
Legacy.
Premium.
Premium. All right.
Okay. So the first part is off of 2013. The second part is off of 2013. Third part is off of 2010.
10.
10. Fourth part is off of 2010. There's another one here off of 2013. And there's another one here off a 2010. So let's just figure out which one is the bumper. The bumper cover is line 3. So if we go to line 3, that's off of 2013. So this vehicle we have in shop is 2014.
Right.
What are the chances that a 2013, a year older, might have more chips and scratches and dings in the bumper than a car that's a year newer?
I've got a Benjamin in my pocket right now, and I'll be happy to take that bet.
So I decided to send an email off to the insurer asking a couple of questions.
Okay.
And here is the email. When reviewing the supplement, I noticed all of the LKQ parts that were sourced. LKQ, like, kind, and quality.
There it is.
Also known as used. In this case, quality used. When further reviewing these parts that were sourced, I see that they are off vehicles that are up to 4 years older than this guest's vehicle. How could that be considered like, kind, and quality? Would using parts off an older vehicle be truly considered returning the vehicle back to pre-loss condition? Did it have 2010 parts on it when the vehicle was involved in this loss? And is that putting it back to pre-loss condition? Inquiring minds want to know. Wouldn't they potentially have more wear and tear on them than this vehicle at the time of loss? Please advise. Thank you in advance. That was 2 days ago. I've not received a response from that.
Oh.
And this is, just call it out, this is Progressive. Progressive Insurance. Any of the names that you're very familiar with are going to have these types of parts used in the figuring out what the value of your claim is.
You asked the adjuster to answer that question.
Yeah.
Are these compared, are these supposed to be pre-loss conditions?
Yeah.
I
Oh, do you have something?
asked ChatGPT.
We love ChatGPT.
And amazingly, ChatGPT is able to respond within seconds, sometimes even milliseconds.
Yes.
Here's the question that I posed. Is there an expectation of quality that goes along with new OEM, that's the original equipment manufacturer parts, over those parts found in vehicles that are as many as 4 years older than those of the vehicle being repaired? In other words, is it reasonable to expect that brand new OEM parts should come along with a higher expectation of quality over older salvaged parts?
Reasonable question.
Instantaneously, ChatGPT comes up with this. Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, there is generally a higher expectation of quality associated with the new OEM parts compared to older salvaged parts. OEM parts are made by the vehicle's original manufacturer and are designed to exactly match the components that come with a new vehicle in terms of specifications, performance, and safety. Therefore, they are expected to maintain the vehicle in a condition close to its original state when it was first purchased. On the other hand,
This is ChatGPT talking?
it's
Writing.
very eloquent.
Okay.
Yeah. On the other hand, salvaged parts, which come from vehicles that may be up to 4 years older, can vary significantly in terms of wear and tear, exposure to elements, and overall degradation. While these parts can be functional and cost-effective, they do not typically offer the same assurance of quality and performance as new OEM parts. This distinction is important in repair situations where maintaining the original performance, safety standards, and vehicle value is a priority. What's your priority when you repair a vehicle?
If it's not perfect, it's not leaving.
Hello.
It's really just that simple. It's just that simple. I want to go back to the policy for a second because this is an important distinction. Again, you agree with us that the repair estimate may include new, used, recycled, and reconditioned parts. Any of these parts may be either original equipment manufacturer parts or non-original equipment manufacturer parts. So let's talk about a used part for a second.
All right.
Coming off of a donor vehicle in a salvage yard.
Yep.
How do we know that car wasn't already repaired and an aftermarket part put on there and it's not an OEM part?
We're not asking that question.
We don't know that.
We don't.
We don't know that. However, according to this policy language, whether it's original or non-original, you agree that's okay to use on your car by the virtue of your policy.
Whether it's structural or cosmetic.
There is all these things.
Yeah.
So, number one, if you care about your vehicle and how it would be repaired in a loss, make sure you have the right insurance company and the right insurance policy with the right language in it that supports your desire to have the vehicle repaired properly. Secondly, seek out a qualified shop, certified first if you can, a certified OEM like we're Toyota and Lexus,
Sure.
Toyota certified, Lexus authorized,
Yes.
training, equipment, all the rest of that's very specific to your vehicle.
You bet.
Those are the type of people you want working on your car today. You do not want these parts on your vehicle.
No.
You just don't want them on your vehicle.
No.
I wouldn't have them on mine, and I wouldn't have them on yours either. We will not be putting those parts on this car. Unfortunately, because the person's policy reads similar to this, that's all the insurance company has to pay. So they're going to have to pay a little bit out of pocket in order to get brand new OEM parts to repair this vehicle.
Yeah.
Now, many insurance companies use words in their policy like prevailing competitive price. And if you go to an independent that's certified, it's probably not going to fall within that prevailing competitive price. What will fall into that is all the shops that the insurance company has a partnership with.
Right.
And those people will fix your car using these parts. And everyone that I've looked at, and people seek us out to do what we call post-repair inspections.
Sure.
Inspections on people's vehicles that have been repaired at other shops and they're not exactly satisfied with it. And they're horrible.
Yeah.
They're horrible. People who love their cars now hate their cars.
Huh.
And you want your car back to the way it was.
Right.
Or better. Not or worse. And so that's what I have today. Please read your policy.
Yeah.
Understand what it says about what can be used to repair your vehicle. And used is not something that we will allow here, just like we won't allow aftermarket parts used in our processes. It does not produce the right product for you.
Yeah. There you go.
And that's what we're all about.
There you go. Well,
So-
thank you for doing that. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thanks for the comments and the typing in and the chitter chatter that goes on behind the scenes. It's always a lot of fun, and it makes my Saturday morning.
Well, and it makes a difference for other people.
Yep. If you leave comments, other people are reading them as well, and you're educating people just as well as we're trying to, as what we're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Have a good Saturday, folks.
happy Saturday to you. We'll see you next week. Have an amazing week. God bless.